Hello and welcome back to the channel, and welcome to something quite different. Yeah, I realise this isn't beer, but it's related to my beer channel, and well, it's pretty exciting, and hopefully this helps someone, so let's get into it. So firstly, I always sit back here, and anytime there's a big box, this is a problem. You can already see what it is. It's the new key light from Elgato. I say new, I think it's been around for a bit, but anyway, it's new to me anyway. Basically, this is my little beer tubing studio. I review beers of all sorts, for those of you who aren't familiar with the channel. And honestly, I'm a bit fed up with the lighting in here. So I'm using 6 very bright LED spots, all pointed at me, really quite close. It always gets quite warm in here. And they are okay with this camera. They're not great with the webcam that I do my live streams from, and to be honest, they kind of mess up the colours for the backlighting. Now, on this camera, again, it's not as bad as on the webcam, but I mean, these are kind of, the blue on the thing behind me is kind of more like this kind of shade, whereas it looks a bit darker and deeper in what's behind you. Basically, anyway, I'm just trying to flatten everything out and try and flatten everything out, that's the wrong word. I just want to zazz the studio up a little bit, and I'm going to do it, hopefully, with this key light. Now, this isn't the most cost-effective method of doing it, I'm sure. Elgato products are not cheap, but I mean, there's a good reason for that, because the little thing up there, which, to be honest, I didn't know before I bought this. Can you see that? That says Osram LEDs included. Osram make absolutely brilliant LEDs for everything, basically, cars through to all sorts. So, it's proper kit, this, and yeah. Thought I'd do a little unboxing, because I'm quite excited to get into it. So, admittedly, I did already start to undo it, and then I thought I should be filming this. So, the plastic has been taken off the little tag on this end, but I kind of opened this flap, and then that was it. So, oh, and I've ripped it. I'm terrible at getting into boxes. What am I doing here? Okay, here we go. Here we go. I undid the other end, didn't I? Idiot. Right. There we go. No wonder the other end was difficult. It wasn't open. Let us slide this on out. It's a big old thing. And just before we throw this away, we'll have a quick look at this box. So, Wi-Fi enabled, 2800 lumens, full spectrum, warm to cold white light. That is a big selling point on this, because trying to get white balance on a camera is pretty tricky. And space-saving metal design. So I'm hoping to be able to actually hook this up to my desk that the camera is just in front of, and give a bit more kind of a diluted light. But we'll see what happens. The back of the box is pretty cool. Shows an example of a guy playing video games with two of them lit up. So yeah. Although Amazon, why you have to put your very sticky labels on boxes that are nice looking and ruin them? I managed to get my name and address off it, but other than that, you kind of ruin the box. But never mind. Never mind. Does it say anything else that we need to consider? Made for iPhone, iPod, iPad. Does that say iPod? Yeah. Didn't know they still made them. Maybe they don't. Maybe this is a lot older than I think it is. Right, chuck that down there. And hey, that's it's just a bit of protective cardboard, but got a nice Elgato design on it. And then we are into the real stuff. So, protective packaging. So here's the mount. And the mount, more protective packaging. That bit basically goes on the desk. I'm using a similar sort of thing for my monitor, which is also my computer monitor. I just spin it around for use with the camera and a few other bits. So that hopefully is just going to sit on the side there quite nicely. We'll hook that up in a moment. Let's pop that back in there. In this box we have, ooh, it's right. So one type of power cable, another type of power plug thing, yet another third type, that's the European style I believe, some O-rings, not sure what they're for yet, the one that we want, UK power plug, and obviously the actual power adapter itself. So let's I do like these very small interchangeable bits. I mean, you're not throwing huge wads of plastic away with all these things. So where do we? I would assume that this spins around. Do they fit there? I have used one of these before, but now I can't remember. Hold on, there's a clue. There's a clue. They must fit that way on, do they? No? So you must, yeah, okay, you put it on one key and then spin. It's in. Cool, right. Let's just unravel that bit of electrical because we're going to try this out right now. We're going to see what happens if we just hook this up, turn the big light off, just use this and see what kind of difference it makes and see if we can indeed get away with doing that or whether we need to run both. And we'll see what the lighting setups for this channel is going to be going forward. So I'm going to plug that in a second, but first the bit you really want to see, I guess, dispose of all the other clips, random rubber washer. Maybe I should have read the instructions, maybe. Battery powered operation. Oh, well, no batteries really. Did not know that. Anyway, see how much research I did before buying this? I know it's good. I know it's good. So, paper sleeve. Ooh, we've got a pamphlet and the real deal. It's yeah, quite. That's the other thing I'm getting with these lights in a minute. If I wear anything very light or show the camera anything whiter, the amount of pre-dipping that we do. I could set the camera up differently, of course, but got on, off, and reset. Yeah, it's got some nice patterning on the back there. I don't know if you can see. There you go. You can see that. That's pretty cool. So yeah, I'm hoping this one light can do it all for me. I'm going to set this up now real quick, and for reference though, this is the set without the Elgato key light, and this is the set with the key light. Now I will say a couple of bits. Firstly, obviously it's not instantly better. We're getting a lot more shadows down this side, but I'm kind of liking it actually. It's got a bit of a cooler, these look a bit more, well, it's a bit more representative of what this room is actually like. Now I will say, I've not set this up yet. I've literally stuck it somewhere I could fit it, which leads me on to another problem in a minute, but that's very much a me issue, not applicable to most people. And I've not set it up yet, and you can see a huge amount of reflection in my glasses when I look up, but actually how often am I looking up there? I'm not really. My computer, my normal eye vision is here, or yeah, I'm not getting reflections, which is nice. As I say, the colour wise, this is much better. Sign behind there is getting a bit of distortion, but anyway, we're going in the right direction. What we'll do now is see if we can actually get it to looking prime. So, key light, how do I use you? Tilt, loosen, add, yeah. Maximum load, all that shenanigans, yeah. I've already done this. I've already done this bit. Install software. So I need an app. I'm just going to see if I can get it to work just with the phone app. If not, I'll have to run over to my Mac and see if I can get it all worked out. But what are we looking for? Elgato. Control Center, that's the one we want. Get. Right then, come on. I do like this. This is lit better, I have to say. I'm quite enjoying what I'm looking at here. It's not perfect yet, but I do feel like I've got enough light and the background is sufficiently dimmed, if you like. And we're not messed around with this yet. I'm hoping we can get some real interesting stuff on the go. So, what's going to happen next? Open up this app. Can I add a light? Is the next question. Okay, I think it's got to be done on the Mac first. Back in a second. Okay, I've solved it. So it turns out I probably could have done it from my phone. Basically, you have to connect through your Wi-Fi using the inbuilt Wi-Fi feature on your computer or phone to the thing first. I've never done anything that way around before. This is new to me. So, but nice way of doing it. And I've got a Philips Hue set up on the lights behind, and well, you have to buy a whole Hue bridge to get them to connect to your Wi-Fi. So this this Tech Elgato is very good indeed. The fact that it doesn't have to plug into your computer, it's literally just powered on and has its own little Wi-Fi connector. Yeah, very impressive. I just realised this this light's not turned on very high. Are you ready? The sun! Wow, that's bold. That's bright. That's okay. Let's turn that right down. Okay. I mean, I feel like my camera is probably bluffing me a little bit here, because that's with it right down. That's probably not anywhere near enough light to be filming with. But around where we had it before was around, that's 23%. That's quite nice. I mean, I can blast it up, but actually, in reality, somewhere around that 23-25% is 20%. That's nice, I think. I'll see what the video quality looks like when this comes out, but that's good, and I'm not being absolutely blinded by it. Also, we can chill this out a bit, or go very. That's interesting. I mean, that's more like, to be honest, what my stock lights on the ceiling were, very warm and kind of messing everything up. But if we go proper white there, that's a bit blue. Somewhere in this region is probably where we are. So let's see what happens now when we mess around with the hue lights behind us. Does this new setup allow us to properly represent different colours? Because what happened before was the warmth of the lights really messed around too much. So let's just go, I'm going to go straight purple. That's not bad. That's not bad. And so up to red. That's red. Orange. Still a bit red, the orange. Let me see if I tweak the app to change the light warmth on there. Do we end up with anything more? It stays about the same. That's not bad though. Not bad at all. Right. And then green. Yellow. Let's go turquoise. Always struggled a bit with that in-betweeny colours. Ooh. They're a little bit more green than that suggests, but it's, I'll tell you what, it's a hell of a lot closer than it used to be. So this appears to have done the job. Again, as I said, not the cheapest way to light yourself for filming what is inept beer reviews, to be honest, but I'm quite happy with this. It also adds quite a nice ambient light for this room because I didn't have one before. So, you know, as much as you can use it. The only issue I've got is that it kind of doesn't quite fit the way I wanted it to on the desk, but that's more of an issue with my computer screen and all sorts. So I'll figure something out for that. But given how bright it is, maybe it can sit further away behind the screen. That's an option. Right, anyway, that's it really, folks. That's the great unboxing of this. If you've got any questions about this light, I'll try and answer it. I'm just going to be playing around with it for the next few weeks in my regular videos, on live streams, that sort of stuff. So I keep looking up there, not at the camera, because just the light is so pretty. It is actually not very grating as well to look at for what is going to be quite a long time. So yeah, all well and good. I think that's everything. So as always, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like it. If you haven't already, subscribe, if you will be so kind. And I'll catch you next time with my new light. See ya.